What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, carrying the CDL matches from Twitch straight to you. I'm Mevo. I'm here with my co-host Catalyst, and we got special guest Beef Supreme. What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's going on, man?
How's it going?
Alright, so today we got Embassy Hardpoint right off the bat. And with our second match being also Embassy on Search and Destroy with 2 hotels, and I want to say a fortress for our last and final Search and Destroy. This is the first time that Optic and Faze are facing each other without Scumpy on the lineup. So we're going to jump in with Shotzi and see how they do against Faze.
Game 1, and as we jump in, Jay,
Yep, you didn't even say Optic Texas for a good little bit, as that's our favorite team. We're going to get right into it. As Shotzi starting off with attack 56, a little different.
Undefeated on that one. So this is where you have to catch Atlanta Faze lacking, because on a map like this, they are dead last in rotations. But for Optic Texas' sake, they are 11th in rotations. So it's going to be a fight for those.
Easy already looks like he's at rotation. No, wait.
And I think the biggest...
It's Illy that's over there. Never mind.
3 do end up falling in favor of Optic Texas. Jay was in that series versus Las Vegas Legion. Both of those hard points were losses. And oftentimes you were talking to me saying, hey, yeah, it just came down to rotations. It came down to the opposition and Vegas Legion just being one step
Easy being a thorn in the side of Shotzi, but Shotzi eventually able to get him.
Optic already off to a better start. They only give up 18 seconds at P1. They maintain the better side of the spawns for that P2. But Cilium,
they really were playing for P2 here. Can Optic take the lead?
In control of the better side. So Optic Texas are going to be able to take the lead. But with Hook losing that gunfight on towards Street, Atlanta Faze are able to put pressure on that side of the map. And potentially the break is about to come in.
Yeah, Dashy a little slow to adapt. 3 members quickly behind him. Now it's time for Ilva to try and adapt, try to take down the forces.
That's the break from Faze, as it looks like they're going to get a good bit of the second hard point time.
Only player that's really going to be an opportunity to challenge this is Hook. So if you're Optic, it's a matter of, do we want to try to push for the final 15, or do we then to go for the full-on rotation? It appears that they are going straight for
the Snake and Shotzi tried to get some scrap time, not quite though.
Atlanta awarded the scrap, and Optic Texas, well, they'll still net the next rotation.
And now they find themselves going into the P3, where statistically this has been a very difficult hill for
Simp killing a BZ. That's what happens when you get a little too close together.
These gunfights to initially start in favor of Atlanta Faze. Now the pressure's coming right along towards the bridge.
Yeah, they come up top.
You have to at least stall time for your teammates.
Slasher, 2 big ones.
Time, though.
Dashy, 3 of his own though.
Dashy finds 3 to relieve that pressure. Optic
absolutely breaking this open for Optic Texas. Great shots from Dashy.
Just there to cut all 3 of them down. As Simp eager to go for the trade. How often do we talk about his opportunity? And
dang, Dashy on a 5 spree now. Slaying out.
Continuing to clean house toward the top side of the AC. The guy's like sprinting off the top of a building with a knife out.
And Hook, the only one able to maybe get some scrap time here.
To end out the final 15 over at AC's, it will be.
But Slasher actually gets in with a nade. Great nade.
It's definitely something to highlight, Jay. Now he's a 14-6.
Yeah, Dashy. He's not.
Atlanta Faze also on rotation here. Looks like they have full control of rotation and scrap. Good plays from Atlanta Faze. Not looking good for Optic to start. Can they break this?
This hill early on, but that's going to be 2 going back and forth for both squads. Atlanta Faze hill holding strong.
Oh, but looked like for a moment Illy actually turns around, starts shooting at his good old buddy in Shotzi. The Zeo trio be a little bit caught up inside of the office as now as things begin to settle, the dust begins to settle, the smoke begins to dissipate. Atlanta
is beaming right now, absolutely destroying people.
An aggressive fight.
Except for maybe Simp.
Optic boys. Now it's going to be Hook's turn. Rushing in and blind.
Oh, wow.
Once more, Optic cannot find a pick.
Yeah, is that a little bit of extra love?
And you got to start to rotate if you are Optic.
I think Simp gave him a little bit of extra love there, as Atlanta Faze is going to look like they're going to have about a 60-point lead going into the kitchen hill.
Be this P5 where Optic Texas should be set up early on. You have Cilium with the SMG in hand, trying to push the pressure on through the backside of kitchen, trying to flip these spawns. You have to hold your guns up and win these gunfights. If you are early, you're in a key spot.
Oh, well,
Slasher just killed Cilium with a team nade.
Thank you very much, Slasher. Greatly appreciated. He has worn green previously, but
as Optic may be able to get back in this game with this hill if they can keep Atlanta Faze at bay from this kitchen hill.
P5, we'll see if Optic Texas can deal with a level of aggression. Abizi and Sip quickly drop. Slasher, who did have that unfortunate team kill a little bit earlier, now reunites with Celium toward the stairs.
Billy on a 5 spree.
It is all Sunny
Putting it on him. But here comes Slasher. Can he break this?
They have been flawless.
Looks like he will from another team named from Faze.
However, they find
Faze just killing all their freaking friends. What the heck's going on here?
I have no clue. This is madness.
Yeah, madness here. Oh my gosh.
I think I'm just
Shotsy.
trying to get some shots in before and hoping somebody jumps to it, but it's just somebody runs in front of it.
Yeah, Atlanta Faze going into the second set of rotations here, up by about 30 points.
Too confident.
Oh my goodness,
Dashy just come out of nowhere with that.
Yeah, he's beaming. 21 and 10 right now. Absolutely destroying.
Now, into the second set of rotations. What a
He says the king gave me his blessing. He's got to keep playing well.
what a wild ride these last few weeks have been.
No one's really got this P2 rotation yet,
Series
except for maybe Simp is actually kind of in that
away from going to a
area.
place that he did not think he was even going to be at, and right now he's frying.
Hook 9 and 14, kind of a slow start, but he's on a 4 spree.
Eventually does hit the deck as both teams continue to battle for those spawns. 10 seconds remaining as now it's Hook's turn to go on a spree.
Yeah, and Optic Texas, they're spawning over towards tennis side, so they're gonna push right up back alley. They know that they want this side of the map, so it's easier to rotate.
And a Faze on the early rotation as the initial. Can they hold Optic Texas back as Hook roaming gets picked by Celium? Dashy too. Shotsy and Hook both struggling right now. Can't quite get anything going for Optic Texas.
This is where things start to get a little bit worrisome.
Here comes Dashy's cruise missile, trying to break this open.
Fiery in the comms quickly blocking that cruise missile, but Shotsy, I think given that
Shotsy saved by a cruise by a trophy from Atlanta Faze.
Optic Texas, they find the break. Closer to that 200, to that
Coming
100
back.
point mark.
Yeah, they got a little break here. Maybe they're gonna get some P2 time as Hook able to get some kills.
Final 15 is gonna be theirs. There's only one player here.
Dashy also on rotation, winning some fights.
Texas with a perfect rotation to get fully set up for P3.
oh, but
Dashy not in a safe spot though, as Celium gets him with a nade.
will take down Bruce.
But Shotsy right there still. Slasher, good shots. Wow.
Eventually does get
Holding that air conditioner hill for Atlanta Faze.
hard points back to back, and that absolutely
It's so hard to jump out of that door and kill anybody.
Atlanta able to reply, able to respond. A lot of reps here on Embassy Hardpoint, but
Dashy comes up the ladder, trying to get some time, but the assembly line of Simp
who comes away
next
with
is
the
Hook,
members close there for Optic.
able to get some time maybe for Optic.
They look to be in a good spot.
Except for a long range nade over there, is able to get Optic off the point and Slasher.
Going against the next hill, they take down Hook, which is the closest player to picking up that remaining 25 seconds. So it looked like to be a great break from Optic Texas. Have no time to show for it. Atlanta Faze.
Yeah, no real time here.
And this
And they have rotations.
Jay, that was perfect.
Faze playing almost perfect hardpoint, keeping Optic at bay right now.
Thin, but the spawns that were close ended up being there. And now here comes the initial attack from Optic Texas. It's going to have to be a break, especially if they want to have a bit of a foothold into this game. Atlanta continue to reign true.
Comes Simp.
Solid, stacking them up.
He's insane.
Once more, coming away with a crucial double. Now at 22 and 19 into the hallway.
Absolutely destroying Illy. Celium destroying Hook.
Collapse after
Nothing they can do.
pinch again there from Faze.
And Optic get a little bit of scrap time here.
great hold so far on his P4. Let's step aside and hear the comms is sounding with
Up,
Atlanta.
here's a listen in with Atlanta Faze.
Nice. One's going bathrooms.
no,
Let's go bathrooms.
Or that. I'm trying to say they're gonna be orange on you. Or I
trying to
think
go top tier. I'm
I
not
have
checking.
already.
He's already in the back.
Oh fuck. Back where?
Anders
I'm
back
at
tennis.
corner,
Back
yeah.
tennis.
Or that. Yo, I'm play test at
He's gonna go top bridge. He's gonna go top
They
bridge.
shot me in. They shot me in cafe. Shotsy's in the back cast too. Not time done. That's gas.
Another one,
Alright,
yeah,
I'll
orange
see
is
this
fine.
guy.
Two new, two near new.
I'm guessing.
Orange in cafe.
I'm trying to block towers. Towers.
I'm spawning.
One's back
I
door.
got you.
Top mail or something.
I got
Yo,
that
listen,
guy's
shots
that
is
guy's
gonna spawn
happening.
office.
Turning in on time.
I'm Illy. Dead.
They're spawning,
Nice,
they're spawning
close,
walls, they're
close,
spawning
close,
walls.
He's flanking, or flanking.
Right there.
We're flanking.
Back door, one shot. Challenge right there, dead. Nading him.
I think he's far cross.
Right there, dead.
Far cross,
Nice.
dead. Yo, hold my left. Nice. They're all P2 right now. Crossing guard wall.
I'm stunning orange. RC4
Nice, another crossing. Chow your front.
dead.
Nice. One's in the back.
Naded, stunned, dead.
Alright, one drop me down.
Spawning here, spawning sign.
Nine. Dead, they're gonna spawn out now.
Spawning halls now.
Spawning halls. Yep.
Oh, spawn back alley. Back P2, one spawn back P2. Spawn deep P2.
I have your front door now, MC. I think he's got. One's
Sign,
going
sign,
front. One's
sign.
going front. One side.
All the way dead. Oh,
Nice.
dead.
One's orange.
Top wall is dead.
Nice. I'm trying to go for top bridge. Yo, they're spawning P2. They're spawning P2.
Yeah, they're spawning P2, I think.
I can hold on the left.
And we heard of Bees yesterday in his
Atlanta Faze sounding good and just about sealing this off in this hard point. Only about 14 seconds away from winning map 1.
That was probably the cleanest comms I've heard all night from any other team. Atlanta Faze really sticking together. Heard great comms from everyone, especially Celium at the end. Dang! Love it.
Yep. When he's going 30 and 17, he's definitely got some crispy things happening. As Atlanta Faze just needs one little break, 14 seconds still for Atlanta Faze going and still on P1.
It just is not getting any prettier, Jay. Optic, they've got to focus.
Synchronicity is real with them.
They've also got to make sure that they can allow for Atlanta to win.
Optic still in this.
They've done just enough, and they've got that rotation. As we
They're
like to
keeping
see.
them off the point. Still 14 seconds away. Optic has rotations for P2. Can Illy keep the side? Here comes cruise missile from Celium though.
over towards the next, and now you're fully set up. Just hopefully you got a trophy in place to not get taken down by Celium.
Got a trophy. But Simp on point. They got to get him off a point. 10 seconds.
Yeah, Shotzi just trying to find an angle, trying to find a bit of an entry. Does a nice job of taking
They got it off.
That'll be 3 down. Pop and dead silence to try to locate where the 4th one happens.
And they hold.
Looking for Celium, lingering out toward the backside of the parking lot. MC issuing
Optic
out
still
the
needs
tail
about
light.
80 points.
Is huge right now for Atlanta. You cannot afford to fall. Play it like it's S&D. Optic, you got to give it all you got because the opposing team is within 10 points of locking up.
Here they come. Here comes Faze. And that's a break. That's might lock it up unless Hook can do something crazy. And then he won't. As Atlanta Faze take map 1.
Start things off high.
Great hard point from Faze.
Atlanta Faze started off very, very hot in this opening hard point. They just won a majority of their rotation.
Yeah, they were just out slaying Optic for the most part. As we look into the final scoreboard of map 1.
They did a great job of just hitting their tags, getting a crossfire set up. Didn't allow Optic to get any time off of that while they were winning rotation over towards the next. That P4 was the money hill for Atlanta Faze. They found a majority of their time there.
Yep, they found a lot of points there as Dashi 32 and 24, the only one able to do anything positive on Optic. Texas, Celium 31 and 19, absolutely destroying everyone else on Faze. Not quite positive, but
What, dude, like that? That's what we saw from Celium.
yeah. Celium going 31 and 19 though. Doesn't really matter what anyone else did when someone's slaying like that. He just really pooped all over the map.
Now with the untraded kills, Atlanta Faze only had 3 more untraded kills than the Optic team.
It feels like for Atlanta, I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really much about the trades. It was just some really good holds by Faze. And then when I mean, did you see this assembly line here in the kitchen hill? It was just kill after kill after kill after kill. Like, except for when Celium was in there, he was destroying people. But you know, he was on a 9 streak at one point.
When they're hungry, you must feed.
Yeah, he was definitely feeding. It was a feeding frenzy for Atlanta Faze taking map 1. As we look at our maps and modes here, Embassy Search and Destroy coming up next. Hotel Control, Hotel Hardpoint, Fortress Search and Destroy. It should be a fun game. Let's hope that Optic can maybe get a little bit of a bounce back here in map 2.
4 players and a BZ's a 1.7.
That sounds like a bunch of Celiums on
I think they got a bounce back point. I mean, the way we've been seeing it as a trend so far is the ones who ends up kind of tanking in the first, gathers their wits, and starts coming out on top at the end after they get their stuff together.
Yep, we just saw a complete reverse sweep from the LA Thieves. So if you guys missed that, you can guys check out some of our other videos. That reverse sweep was LA Thieves versus Boston Breach, as Boston Breach went up 2-0 and LA Thieves completely turned it around. So I'm not going to say anything's over until it's over. What do you think, Kat? You think Optic can still turn it around as a squad here?
You know, I'm really hoping so. Dashy was really popping off on last game. Shots he was kind of letting loose. But I feel like the SMGs are really going to have to push forward and secure the 50-yard line in this upcoming S&D match on...
Very good point.
Hotel?
It is. Yep. A hotel, search and destroy. Oh, wait.
Especially in a map like Embassy is going to be illy. We know how
I know I have Embassy written down.
No, it's not a hotel. Yeah,
I was looking at
yeah.
I was looking at the previous match. Embassy. So it's Embassy search and destroy. So we could see some of them pre-nades again. That was very interesting to watch earlier today with some of them off the break nades on Embassy.
I'm also wanting to see Illy with the sniper rifle this round and really kind of push what he's already been doing, getting those double kills, easy headshots, being in the cruddy spots.
Yep, you got Hook and Shotzi doing their thing, and with Illy maybe looking over and watching with a sniper, and then of course Dashy doing his thing. They're going to be a nasty search team if they can get it all figured out. But Atlanta Faze, just a really, really good squad. Looking a lot better recently. So it looks like fist bumps are going out. Coming up for map 2.
Consistently, and here are the numbers to prove it. 1.78 KD, you see the first bloods per round.
1.78 for a BZ. First this season in a bit Embassy search and destroy. As Illy with first and snipes on Embassy. So as Kat said, we're looking forward to see Illy with the sniper.
Close pistol fights, as they'll need anything and everything out of the Enderman to try.
The Enderman, I kind of like that. If you're Minecraft fans.
But to game 2 we go. We're staying on Embassy. It's Atlanta starting things off on attack, and to no surprise, it is Illy with that scope out.
The Ender Dragon.
Illy with that scope out.
That's a good one too.
Easy jumps right out of the window, finds that first blood. The trade comes in from Hoop, makes it a 3v3, and also that bomb is now going to be down outside of Orange.
Yeah, that is the most important part of that
Yeah,
entire.
bombs down now for Faze. They're going to have to go and retrieve that to do anything. Hook in a decent spot.
Hook, but I think that he's going to get here.
Illy already pulling out the sizzle stick.
Able to find one on his celly, and
But Sim got a pick with a nade.
a few hit markers. Meanwhile, it's a nade that takes down Dashy. Optic Texas.
Bomb might be going down.
3 Phase.
So now in the 3v2, bomb is going to get planted over towards B. Can't Illy find the timing with the sniper pistol in hand? As he's going to be able to pick up that tack. Now you have one player in Hook who's slowly trying to work up the flank, just trying to get any information.
Hook's trying to flank, but Illy with a great first pick.
Oh, we can get around the corner. Oh my gosh.
Tying the round up. 2 lives to 2. Celian picks up a kill on Hook though.
Illy with some good information though with that kill.
2 here for Illy, ultimately a 1v3. 15 seconds.
Oh, he got him.
Fuse comes in.
One on the slasher.
Oh, Lord.
Oh!
Oh!
Did he get it?
Got him.
Did he get here in time?
Celian got it.
I didn't see who won.
I think Illy must have just got it. No, he did it.
Oh no!
We didn't. Celium got the kill.
Their faces.
So close.
Oh my god.
Oh my word.
Wow.
I thought that he got the defuse shot.
That was so close. It was a sliver.
It's like, oh man, we let that one go. But he
Look how close.
the millisecond.
1, 2. Look, dude. Oh my gosh.
1 second.
Yes.
That's a tough
Atlanta
one,
Faze
but
are happy
Atlanta
about
Faze,
that
they
one.
take the first attacking round.
I thought that he had the coverage, man. Another pre-nade from a BZ. Atlanta Faze.
First blood.
First blood.
Yeah, and I think it's fair to say we are learning quickly when it comes down to those early nades. This is an Atlanta Faze team who definitely love themselves a bit of embassy. That's without a doubt. Well, right through the door we go.
teamwork.
And that is perfect work They're out of the tiny tears. The quick bait and switch sends Shotzi to the Shadow Realm. And now instantly it is Illy and Dashi 2v4.
But Dashi sent Slasher straight to the Shadow Realm.
Bomb's still gonna be down towards these lower steps. Illy is gonna be stuck in hand with that.
Ooh!
But the pistol is beaming. Takes down Simp, makes it a 2v2.
Oh no. Dashi's getting surrounded.
But Abizi at least finds the immediate trade. Dashi
1v2.
1v2, bomb down.
And he get
Atlanta Faze looking really good in search also. This is scary, guys. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Abizi, when he is alive, he is instantly going to go for those chows all day long.
A good Atlanta Faze team is scary.
Dashi left in a very awkward.
They're starting to figure some things out, I feel like.
When it comes down to the back,
Especially those pre-nades, man. Abizi with 2 in a row. Like, if Abizi's not getting first blood kills with his gun, but getting them with his nades, that's scary too.
2 first blood so far in this search and destroy for Atlanta Faze. They're the #1 first blood team on this map. And so far it is showing. Now back on the attack. Slow it down.
Here goes Abizi though.
Abizi super aggressive towards sign. Gets the information that at least one player is going to be playing in towards orange. But now he gives that opening for his teammate to get this bomb down.
Oh, and again.
Wow, but the immediate trades.
The trades work out for them. Shotzi and Hook both are down, and Illy not able to hit the shot. You see him.
And Dashi clutch 1v3.
No one what that pick would have meant could be a 2v2, but now it's all on to Dashi again. The bomb has been planted, and he is still yet to earn that dead silence. Going to have to work for it. 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, Selim's the guy that's just throwing shoulders towards top embassy. Just giving the call out to Slasher when he can time this flank. So you're already watching the cross. He knows he has to at least cross the go take down Selim. He gets all that information. Selim's just going to watch his back, hold a nice little spot. And this round is basically done.
Where is he hiding?
That was good plays by Selim.
Where was he even hiding right there? I guess just right behind the doorway.
Whether you were on the tennis court, whether you
Yeah, Dashi had to go get him. It was a good play and decision by Dashi to go get him and then hope that he can maybe pick Slasher off on the way to the bomb. Either way, great plays by Faze. I hate it saying that because every time I say that, Optic gets further and further behind.
Yeah.
The mode that, as
Sad
we said, has
times.
been the bread and butter for this new Optic lineup.
Yeah, it's starting to get out of hand. We need to stop the bleeding right now, and this is a big round to do so.
This is kind of what happens with Hoop ever since I've been watching him, whether he was on Dallas or LAG or whoever, you know, he's been playing with. He's streak, like sometimes he's just like insane and there's nothing you can even do to stop him. And then there's some times where he just is a donut.
Keeps Optic Texas afloat here in this S&D.
They're pushing his full team. We'll see how it works here.
Dashi again with the clearance. Dashi as well.
Oh, Selim picks off one.
He and Illy trying to take down Selim from the top side. Cell annoying as ever. Staying up. Getting the
Oh my goodness, Celium. Jeez, can you stop? Just stop.
Gets pieced apart. MC. Oh my
They
goodness.
can't do nothing about it, man.
Yeah,
MC's on another level right now, I think.
Find yourself in a 3v2. Someone at least has to hold a deep angle.
Look at Cells just playing with Dashi over there. Dashi. That's Dashi.
Find a second. I just think if you spread a little bit more, you're able to find this kill onto Selim, but he just dances around, finds 2 kills, allows his teammate to pick up the last, and would look like to
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Atlanta Faze clutch up in the 3v2.
Atlanta Faze 4-0.
Especially from Selim.
Can do no wrong. Optic not knowing what to quite to do here.
Maybe we probably shouldn't have tried to test Atlanta Faze on Embassy Search and Destroy. Food for thought, but Celium again with another pick. Through 4 rounds, I guess.
Celium 7-0 is perfect so far.
And right now, Dashi, I think it's fair to say, Jay, he's just trying to find a pick. He's trying to get the team going. They need something.
They need something.
Sim.
Gunfight, but you allow Sim to break right through the middle of the map. Slasher finds Dashi, even though Shotzi does take down 1v2. And he has half of the dead silence to work with, so eventually he's going to get cut out, and the sound cues are going to come in.
Oh no, he's gonna shoot shot in the butt. Yep.
Of course, it's MC.
Bro, Celium is 1 round away from being perfect through a whole search game against Optic Texas.
They find themselves. It's at the bitter end of a Celium gunfight. 8-0.
8-0.
Shots at least finding the first blood, but the trade was there immediately for Atlanta Faze to force it into a 3-3.
Can Optic do anything at all?
The cruise missile. You're just confident. You're playing loose. Simp wins that gunfight towards mid. Eventually opens up Dasher to turn his left. Slasher takes him down. Then Shachi just doesn't have enough
Here comes the
time
nades.
to clutch up the round. One round away from
Babushka.
6-0 in this S&D. And maybe a flawless search and destroy here for Celium.
Bomb is going down for Optic.
One for the record books for sure. As a BZ, thank you for another first blood. Thankfully, Illy's at least able to find him before the fights do end for the moment.
Okay. A couple kills for Optic.
Atlanta Faze, can they make it 6-0?
But they still haven't killed Celium.
Texas finally wakes up. Sim's got the info. He's also got dead silence, so Illy never knew he was there. 25 seconds to go.
And now if you're
They
Simp,
finally find Celium. Thank you.
play for this guy top PD, but that allows
Did
him-
not need that on our record.
So Simp left in the 1v2, reads the play, and
Let's
who
go Optic.
closes out the round. Optic Texas with the
That's one round. They would need a full sale here.
at least the trade goes.
Basically, right?
Both
Was it
squads.
5-0?
You get that
Was it
bomb
5-0?
down, you allow
Yeah.
Hoop to finesse
Was
around
it
through
4-0?
the alley. They eventually
I think
closes down
so.
the round. Optic finally get one on the board.
That's
But
the biggest problem.
Only that's the first one. They need a pretty good run here for Optic to get back into this search
Tell
round.
me, like, where we were at in the search.
It was 5-0.
That's a good round
They
for
need a
Optic.
full sale.
You can tell Atlanta Faze was on the go.
One
6 rounds in a row.
Score, and it's just a matter of like, okay, well,
That was a reverse sweep. This is 6 rounds in a row.
gonna need to see more of that. But again, a 5.
I don't know, Optic. Let's see what they can do.
Never
Whoa.
mind.
What's
Wow,
that?
easy.
As you think
Coming
for
off.
Atlanta, just a matter of when.
Oh my Lanta.
Beezy there for the quick double. Dashy's at least able to have an answer, but Beezy once more problematic. Dead silence popped. It's all down to Illy and Dashy.
Philly and Dashy 1v2.
Looks like
Bomb's gonna get planted for
Beezy's
Atlanta
gonna get
Faze.
bombed down.
PD control, but no one is watching over the middle map. Dashy can potentially find the timing and find his kill onto a BZ. Lines up the
Down
shots.
to BZ 2v2.
Illy also with a few tags. They're on to Slasher, but still live to see another day. Save the duel for a later part of this round. 30 seconds to go. Optic, they gotta get a move
They
on.
gotta get up there in that top
Oh, wow.
apartment.
Is that Atlanta Faze can pretty much stay somewhat stationary. Dashy, the guardian angel, not able to watch over. Therefore,
That's why I said he's got to get up there, man. You can't just
Oof.
cleans
Atlanta Faze
the last one.
taking that search map very convincingly, 6 maps to 1. Optic Texas gonna need maybe a reverse sweep of their own to do something about this,
To 1.
or is it just gonna be a quick one, Cat?
Are up 2-0 now in this series, Jay.
Yeah, and that's why you don't play Atlanta Faze on Embassy.
As we take a look at the final scoreboard here,
So damn easy. They have played a total of
Jotzi 2-7,
They have only
not
lost-
looking good.
That means they
But Celium at 9-1. That's a 9.0, my friend.
As you see,
9-6 for a BZ, also.
first bloods for BZ.
Non-traded going towards Atlanta Faze. A BZ leading with 7, selling with 5 on the opposite team. Dasher with 6.
Texas, but now you find yourself down to
Wait a second.
Atlanta Faze. They're filling
If Celium was 9-0, why wasn't all 9 of his first kills untraded?
still try to get that 1 seed.
Because he didn't die.
But this is,
How would they have been traded?
I want to say, the very map in both.
Interesting.
They lost yesterday.
So,
We're just making up numbers here.
Yep, they lost.
oh no, I mean, we're not necessarily making them up, but I mean, if Celium started off 9-0, I can't imagine that he got traded out. You know?
Right.
I don't know what it is about the major.
I don't
I
know.
mean, all of his kills were, well, yeah, I guess.
Some teams just a little
So that's
late.
supposed to mean all of his kills were untraded
Very same
because he didn't die, so he didn't get traded. So all 9 of his
Right.
kills were supposed to be untraded, but he only had 5.
right after the break.
So I don't know. Interesting. Just a thought. Just a thought. As we gonna go to a little break. Hopefully, Optic. I don't know. They don't get to talk to Rambo Ray no more.
Out of their asses.
They kick Rambo Ray off the team, and they think they're large shit because they're 2-0, and maybe they're gonna get rickrolled by Atlanta Faze here. Because Atlanta Faze really good at control, and Optic not really good at control lately. What do you think, Cap?
Debated.
What do you think about the series so far, Beefy?
Whew, Salium's just dominating it, man. I mean, it's really nothing else you can really say there. Than he had a big leap on almost every one of the games.
Indeed. Indeed. As we are going to be taking a little break here too, hanging out. This could very well be the last map of the day, and this is the last day of Major 2 qualifiers. So this could be the last map going into Major 2. Could be. Possibly.
Don't tease me.
Yeah. Don't tease me with, don't tempt me with a good time. I'm ready to have some dinner myself. Then play some games tonight.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready for the games.
See what's up.
Games.
Let's look at viewership. 42,000 for the Call of Duty actual official stream. I know when I looked earlier, Scump was at 54,000. So they're probably at close to 100K between just the two.
Oh, yeah.
Not too bad for just qualifiers. Like I said, we got Major 2 current tournament coming up next weekend. If you guys don't manage to catch it live on Twitch, catch it here on the channel. Also, any games you might have missed, including these two here today, Minnesota Rocker, Seattle Surge, Boston, LA Thieves. Boston, LA Thieves is just about done processing. So you're just about able to watch Boston, LA Thieves as I speak right now. But you can definitely watch Rocker Surge right now as we very well speak. No copyrights recently either. Been doing a good job trying to keep the music out. I hope Optic don't get swept, because ain't no one gonna watch that. I don't know. I got a few Faze lovers that come around, so if you guys love Faze, make sure you guys, we appreciate you guys. If you guys love Optic, we appreciate you guys. We bring in all the matches to you, no matter who, what, when, why, and how. No matter who we're fans of, even though we are Optic fans. All right. Looks like we might get right back into it.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. The Call of Duty League is presented by the GMC Hummer EV Pickup, the world's first all-electric super truck.
Howdy, friends, and welcome back to the final matchup here of our Major 2 qualifiers going down between Optic Texas and the Atlanta Faze. Before we jump into this game number 3, we got to take a look at the Scuff play of the game. And Jay, I mean, pick any play that you'd like. It's just straight up Celium so far throughout our first two.
Yeah, Celium said, I'm the man around.
All Celium, all the time.
Doesn't matter what gun I got in hand, even with the SMG, I'm still gonna put on a damn clinic. So he finds himself in towards kitchen, picks up like an 8 or 9 spree.
The Vastep looks good on him. We gotta say.
It does, man. It does. It looks good on a lot of players. We saw Sub-Tame. We saw Sub-Clayster. Like, a lot of these main AR players pulling out the sub having a lot of success. And then you got to transition.
It's that hill, man. You can't go into that kitchen hill with a scar.
It's like, just making it look easy with that Tax 56.
Gots to have a Vaznev.
Always putting himself in the powerful positions to close out these rounds. Mr. Celium is having himself one hell of a series. I don't even know what his numbers are, but they gotta be absurd.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask our stats guy Tim. Just try to.
All right, map 3.
Something absurd, but as we jump in here to hotel control, potentially the final map already. Well, the major 2 qualifiers leading into that Boston.
Potentially the final map. Let's see what happens. Can Optic start the reverse sweep? Has to start here with control.
Anything you can give me here.
Here we go. Atlanta Faze. They have played this map a total of 9 times, over a record of 6-3, 3-4 for the side of Optic Texas. They fall short yesterday to Vegas Legion, but the biggest thing that stands out for me is how dominant Atlanta Faze are on this map. Second on attacking rounds, second on defending rounds.
Optic looks like they're gonna go for A first. Simp gets picked out, so they get a 2-stack over there.
Task ahead for Optic Texas. It all starts with this early pressure on towards A. First tick is about to come in.
Yeah, that doesn't make me feel better about Optic Texas.
I tried.
I mean, at least you're an honest weatherman. I'll give you that much. But hey, you know what does make me feel better is the way they've started off this first round here on Hotel. A great early team.
Luke actually not snaking it.
For the moment, as they are 2/3 of the way through that opening segment over at A. Dashie, well, he doesn't clean up his food. Thankfully, Shotzi is there to go ahead and spin a few plates. A lot of things to handle, a lot of different avenues, points of emphasis, things to try to check as he does fall.
Nice cap at A for Optic. Can they make a play around the back to maybe get B?
And 2 minutes to do it in.
Yeah, 2 minutes is a lot of time to work with for Optic. As you see the setup from Atlanta Faze, look at how far Slasher is pushed out back bedroom.
2 big ones.
Now you have to get back into the play. Dashie finds 2. They put in the pressure on for the pinch at Spa. These next wave of kills are going to spawn. The players from Atlanta Faze out. If you are Optic, you have to win them. But Celium and Simp, they start off the trades. Hook at least finds 1, but now you have to slow down.
Slasher up there in their cheeks.
His job with the other teammates.
But Shotzi finds him.
So what looked to be a good pinch established. There from Optic Texas begin to look a little bit wavered. However, a few begin to fall in their hands. Shotzi now on 2 in a row. It's all been in preparation. It's all been in the lead to try to...
Shotzi, nice shots to keep point.
Another crucial kill. Trying to lead the way. Dashie cuts 1 down onto a Beezy. Only player that's going to be here is Simp. Trying to lock things down right now from Atlanta Faze. Tried and true. Dodge of the nade. Dodge
Back on B point, stopping the clock.
Inside of B.
Yeah, you just got to get on this point. If you are Optic Texas, you found a majority of the kills, but since no one was on it, you allowed Atlanta to get back into the play.
3. Only one left is a Beezy.
Yeah. That player watching across the leads, cutting them down.
Actually, they got him. Maybe they could stack now. Here comes the stack.
You have to break from middle and from the backside if you are Atlanta. They're sending 3 players.
They're about to cap the B.
This looks to be a great situation.
Hopefully.
For Optic, Atlanta needs to find
Keeping
this
off
pick.
stump.
Come on, Hoop. Get on point, Hoop.
Oh.
Takes down. Simp will fall. Last player close is going to be...
Oh, there you go, guys. There you go. Good attack win for Optic.
Start this round 1 off the way that they needed to. We said coming into it, it was going to be an uphill battle. They've recently struggled.
Hey, good start. Good start to a comeback, maybe.
But they dig deep, and they find themselves up 1-0 quickly.
That was good work from Optic. Close out that 8-point, extend time by a minute. And then the way that they were able to chain a couple kills together, I think it was Dashie finds that initial 2-piece towards back spa, and then once he drops, he comes off spawn and kills both players in towards bedroom. They take bedroom control. You saw Atlanta Faze spawning all the way at Jules. They had to find a couple kills. They could not.
And Atlanta Faze get an attack win of their own.
In the first round.
Really see how the Titans on Hotel look to play their very first attack. And this is a map that they are very much comfortable with, Jay. As you said, coming into it, a lot of reps here on Hotel. In fact, 9 of their last 11 controls have been on Hotel. So the record still solid. They know what to do. They know the game plan. And really, that's to allow for the quick A capture. It's to allow for a BZ.
Got a little bit of a stack here on A. Does Faze.
Work early on from Atlanta Faze, trying to reply back with an attacking round of their own. Solid start.
Oh, and Simp is still finessing all the way at that B point as well. He's able to just spawn kill a couple players, just relieving some of that pressure. You have one player from Optic still trying to contest this. Hook is able to take him down, but Hook cannot.
Got one, but did not get the second, so it looks like they're going to get the 8-point.
Back of Optic's base. What can he do towards back
As Faze. 27 lives left. Still haven't even really been killed much
To do what he's paid
this
to do,
round.
which is just absolutely fried. Great work there from a Beezy. Celium doesn't check the bottom
Optic
shelf.
gonna need control of their back spawns. They don't have it.
That 50-yard line, and really he's in pretty much red zone territory at this point. Optic aware of his position, and really, I think it's fair to say, you almost just want to hope that he just somehow manages to himself with a nade. Like he's almost He doesn't stay alive. He's able to do so. A few of the Faze members find
Easy on the 4 spree.
jumping in.
They're stacking, 3 stack now. Can Atlanta Faze get this attack win?
Around that play. Beezy at least finds the first play, trying to attack through mid couches. He finds 2. That's going to be 3 dead in the feed.
That's 3.
He at least takes down 1, but the second tick is already here. Here comes a 3rd.
That looks like game 2. Go to Faze.
Attacking round from Optic Texas is followed up by a dominant attacking round from
They
Atlanta.
brought the series. They tied it up 1-1.
He was playing towards the back. He was just playing
game
his
3,
life,
rather.
knowing that his
My
teammates
mistake.
have full bedroom control.
That was round 2.
To find that initial 2
Yeah.
kills and then play the trades from there on out.
2 attack wins in a row, though. Pretty crazy.
Across the map, the stack comes in, and Atlanta Faze 1-1.
And Jay, it's just another moment, right, where it's a control, a big moment for Atlanta Faze. They need to reply, and the BZ's there to deliver. You and I had the cast of which Atlanta Faze faced off against the
Beezy, though, does have a cruise missile already.
BZ put up one of the wild
Uh-oh.
that we've seen in a very long time on a
A
control.
little bit of a glitch there.
Out of character by any stretch to see him have another big moment. However, Optic Texas quickly in right on into their second attack. And so far, it has been flawless attacks for both teams. The man of the hour, Abizi, continuing to cause some problems. Oh, up top, he wins those all day.
Oh, right there was Optic Texas trying to switch it.
Beezy showing he is a beast.
Instead of going for the easier one.
Looks
over
like they
towards
get a little bit of a
but now you at least
capping here on A point for Optic.
But Abizi still cutting you off left and right. Also has a cruise missile to work with. And with his teammates now spawning out, it's time to hit that pitch towards bedroom because these players are going to hop on B.
You got 2 members really established toward either zone right now for Optic. A healthy push. But again, you've got Abizi still at your back.
Nazi was in a good position, but gets absolutely gunned by Sim.
Problems from the front. And it appears that they will just go ahead and
Oh, man,
themselves
Abizi just
straight on
made
into
a
that A zone.
big
For
rotation.
Abizi to have all the fun that he wants toward the top side. He's still yet to
They got A, though, but
8 and 7, and
they
he's
still have
Yeah.
to do something to get B.
to try to be aggressive
That'd be the hardest strike for him.
and toward the restaurant.
Beezy is only 1 kill away from getting another cruise missile.
He's hungry for engagements, Jay. He's starving.
He does not care.
Oh, darn.
But Shotzi's a guy who could shut him down. Big kill to take down Abizi. Now the pressure's going to come in towards the back.
Oh, Simp with 2 big ones
Finds his
to
second.
hold down this back.
Wow.
So that's the first push from Optic Texas, already shut down. Now you have to try to wrap back and get control of bedroom, and there's multiple players here for Atlanta Faze ready for the push. 20-16 in lives remaining.
The BZ, up close, nearly finds a second. Optic.
Uh-oh.
Maybe there's an opening.
Going, but
Actually, there could be an opening.
engagement, Illy's able to take that one. So trying to find the lane. Player 4 and Hook.
No, they spawn way out, though.
Those spawns toward the top side for Atlanta.
Shotzi
Mid-round fights
putting
are
in work.
huge. It's going to be a trade ultimately. And technically, that does favor Atlanta Faze for the moment. However, Optic with bodies begin to stack inside of B, finding a few stragglers. The one
You get this one last guy, and then they can stack.
Oh, and Simp finds that 1 kill. Now you just
It's
have to
Simp.
play your life as Abizi finds a second through
Looks
the
like they
road.
might have it.
Now you know the last two players from
Oh,
Optic Texas are going to be pushed out once on the point. First segment is already going to be
They got 1 tick,
to take care of him.
but Atlanta Faze keep
And that's what
the
Tiny Terrors
aggression
do.
alive as they just keep pushing.
Hook, man. He's got all 4 players of Atlanta.
Almost second tick, though, in line.
All
Wait, that's
of
3.
them being
Second tick done.
perfect work.
3 down for Optic.
they got it.
Specifically,
That should be a 4 stack.
as that's going to be the stack, and that could be 3 for 3 in rounds.
That's 3 attack rounds in a row.
Can do also 3 for 3 in attacks.
All Optic has to do is hold Faze off, and they may be able to take this to a hard point. Not 4.
Work out their bedroom to find those 2 kills that was necessary. Once they do that, they play for a couple more kills before the stack comes in, and then you see the spawns from Atlanta Faze all the way across the map. Optic Texas 11th on the attacking side, and so far that's 2 attacking rounds on this control. Great job from them, now up 2-1.
And what have you seen so far, Jay? I mean, I
Yep.
know that
Can they hold on defense to win this game control? We'll see.
doing perfectly right now, you'd say.
It's the patience right now from
They
Optic.
sent 2-2, but a 4 hit over toward this B site
Impactful than it will
for
be.
Faze.
Back that point. You
They're
get-
stacking it already with 3.
makes your job a lot
Oh, this could be trouble right off the bat.
contested as soon as you think you are. So Optic is just taking their time.
They almost got 2 ticks.
Their trades.
Slasher, last guy on point.
See if they can keep it up. Atlanta just ran
I think we
straight
got 2 ticks, though, on B.
objective And I want to say
Good first push from Faze.
definitely close. During Hook screen, we'll see if he tries to go for the decap. Meanwhile, positioning very much valuable. Does not want to give up his life in a spot like this. Very, very close. It's Optic one round away from getting themselves.
Yeah, she beaming.
To control win here versus.
But gets taken down as Faze gets on that 8-point.
Yeah, I think lately Control hasn't necessarily been the strongest mode for them. Off the loss versus Las Vegas Legion. On Hotel Control yesterday. Trying to fine-tune things up until that Boston Major. Great work again from Illy. B cleared out. Atlanta Faze said, no problem. We're already at A anyway.
Yeah, we're just going to close at this 8-point. Extend time by a minute. Give us a little bit more to work with. There's now 1 minute and 54 left on the clock. Atlanta Faze are down by 1 life. And I'm pretty sure if Atlanta Faze...
That's a lot of time to have to defend them off this B zone. They only need 2 ticks.
If I'm doing the math right, Optic Texas are leading in this lane. Do they want to...
Number 1, Illy, deep in their spawn.
Round number 5 to get attacking again.
That is a great question. We'll see. Based off the fights, based off those arrows, how things look. Atlanta continuing to be aggressive. You can kind of see with those arrows, you've got BZ and Slasher pretty much behind enemy lines. 1 lines up there for Dashy. So you've got 3 members now here for Atlanta. 2 members from
Luke
Optic
Dash
still happen to be
absolutely freaking beaming Celium across the map.
Gotta get them out of this position if Atlanta expects to get.
But it's 2 stacked. Can Shotzi get them off the map? Off the point? They do.
It did sets up Dashy for a double. Perfect work.
1 left Slasher, the only one close. Good first defensive hold from Optic.
For a full team wipe.
And now Optic Texas have control of bedroom. You just have to hold strong for another minute. And this map is going to be yours. Shotzi, no dead silence, but the cruise missile is going to get called in. It's going to give all the information of where these guys are playing, but Atlanta Faze are not winning the gunfights. They lose both the
Beezy got Hook.
So Optic do a great job of maintaining that side of the map. 19 to 11 in lives remaining. Atlanta Faze, they got to go.
And another.
Oh, Optic with another good defensive hold. All 4 down now.
Be a problem. 18 to 9.
Slasher did spawn in their back though, so they do need to get recontrol of that apartment side.
However, Simp
Yeah.
still exists. Simp still lives. And that is a very worrisome thing to think about. Jumping onto the
Oh, it's 2 stacked. Someone is behind him though. Who? No. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. That's it. Faze. Another attack win. All attack wins. I don't even know who's going to get defense.
Replied, and now we've got ourselves a round 5.
Oh, we got
Faze bringing this to round 5. Wants to close it out.
But it's all gonna come.
I don't even know who's going to get defense, man. Not a clue.
Did enough to at least earn themselves that attack.
It's whoever got most kills.
This is going to be up in the air. Whoever gets attacking round is definitely going to have the favorable sides going into this round number 5.
I was going to say, if we already didn't know that Hotel was...
Yeah, it's actually whoever got the least kills is going to have the better side because it's all attacks.
Throughout our first 4 rounds, so it definitely does work
It's
out.
actually Optic got attack.
Side be out in the slang, and there you go. Optic
So Faze actually won technically, but with all of them being attack wins, can Atlanta Faze hold them off for the first defensive hold?
What can they do as they jump into their attack? And Shotzi's hitting some beams from across the map.
Oh, Shotzi at least finds that kill.
Nice, Shotzi.
Now all of Optic Texas can get the easy job done out the way by completing this A's point. As Atlanta Faze is still going to put pressure on Sully, trying to put aggressive through the middle of the map. He unfortunately cannot line up the shots. Gets shots.
Ooh.
Gosh.
But the movement.
One person is on A though. They got 1 tick so far.
First segment is already in at A.
It can work early.
They're just keeping 1 on A and going for kills.
Numbers on your side. However, Celium still hanging out. And he'll have to back up, wait for a few of his teammates to come off of spawn. He'll go and reunite here with the SMGs of Atlanta. Is now they'll look to repossess the restaurant, looking to grab
Snake pit, snake pit, snake pit.
hop on just to contest
Oh.
moments of that A capture. Second
But, oh, Illy on B though. 2 on B. They got a little stack on B going.
No.
only player
Come on, get Slasher. Find Slasher. Find Slasher. No.
down Illy. Big work there from the Litigoat, silencing things.
They got 1 tick on each.
there has been progress made at both zones for Optic.
Oh my gosh.
But now you have to take care of it.
They got some B. They got some B stacks.
Now your next line of defense is all about Celium. Works his way through bottom lights, at least finds the first, puts a couple shots into Dashy. Second tick is already gonna be in. You have to go if you are Celium if you don't want to give this one up. But it's looking like
Oh, they did find him. They did cap that B zone. That's the harder zone to cap. And it looks like Shotzi already on the move. Oh, we got caught. He was in their freaking cheeks, man. A minute 30 to try to get 2 ticks on A. They just need one good break. One good break from Optic. That's 2 down. Come on, guys. Push it. Push it.
For the offense, Optic, without a doubt,
Getting close.
Yes. 3 down. 1 left. Find Celium. No.
The only man to try to spoil the party. Pops dead.
They're on A, though. They're getting that second tick. 2 stacked.
Taken down. That time is halted, and that zone progress continues to fly. As it easy also happens to be here, he gets
1 less. They're still on. Let's get it, guys. Come on. That's it. They got it. Taking us to a hard point.
Live in round 5.
5 consecutive attack wins in a control. Freaking insane.
Number 3, 5 for 5 in attacks. That works out.
That's crazy, man. I don't think I've ever seen that.
As they stay
Not that I can remember.
What a performance.
Not a single good defense to be found as Optic keeps this game going as we take a look at the final scoreboard here of the control. 28 and 30 from Shotzi, not that good. 27 and 22 from Dashy. 21 and 18 from Hook. 32 and 22 from Easy. Slasher lagging a little behind at 13 and 24.
Great job from them to now extend this series a little longer. And
Yeah, Beezy with 24 non-traded kills and Dashy with 22 non-traded kills. I mean, both of them absolutely flying around the map.
they shut down a tiny terrorist, and they stay alive in this series. Now down 2-1.
Keeping it alive. Can Optic make a play in hardpoint to maybe take this to a map 5 to maybe put on a reverse sweep of their own? What do you think, Beef?
I don't know. We're gonna have to see. It's getting close here. They let
Yes, I
Salem
agree.
continue the way he is. It's gonna be a hard one for him.
Yeah, they're all playing pretty good, man. Abizi too. Abizi was 39 and 22 or some shit. Like, he was absolutely frying, but still not enough to keep Optic Texas from winning that attack round of control. It's the first time winning in control ticks and shit probably was a bad thing because it was attack, 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 attack. So if only you could pick if you won, like if you won in kills, if it gives you the option, do you want offense or defense? And you could actually pick. But who gets to pick then, you know? Is there a team vote? I mean, and if it's 2-2, then what? Like, you know, like, it would be hard. Like, I mean, in our game, I mean, in the pros, I'm sure they could figure out who, you know, which one would be better, but we're going to go into a hotel hardpoint and a fortress search and destroy to end out the night. Hotel hardpoint, Optic has to take it to stay in.
Results that have happened prior and earlier on throughout this day, Optic Texas, if they do take down the Atlanta Faze, they will.
I don't know if Cat is
1 seed heading into
finally had it for the night or if
it's wild to even think that
he's just lagged out, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I haven't heard him in a while.
We were saying, you know what? This is before
It's been a long day, man. It's a long. I did 4 yesterday.
Their schedule and still finish like 2 and 3.
Yeah.
4 solo yesterday.
Potentially on the break of finishing 4
So,
and 1, maybe trying to come
It's
back.
definitely
We'll see if that
not the easiest thing to do.
But the fact that they have the
But
opportunity to finish
we having fun. We almost done for the day. This could be the last map, possibly. This could possibly go to a map 5. Either way, we're gonna bring it to you right here, right now. So keep your YouTube tuned right here.
Versus Seattle. And to beat Toronto the way that they did by winning all 3 respawns, that was beautiful work out of them. And now you fall short, obviously, to Vegas. That was
If you guys missed any Major 2 qualifier action, you can definitely check it out on the channel. We've been uploading almost every single match. So, if you guys missed any action, you can check it out on the channel, just down below probably.
All they have to do is win one of their best
Heading into Hotel Hardpoint.
overall on this map.
Celium, look at that 9.0. Jeez, get that out of here.
See the stats right there from Celium. Overall 1.45. He had a 9 KD in Search and Destroy. Like, damn, that guy's
That's insane.
It's almost like for Optic Texas, like, yeah, you know what? If you want to try to beat us on this Hotel Hardpoint, go ahead, because I still got you in the S&D. Celium, a little smirk as he fades off
All right.
the screen.
Let's see what happens in this Hardpoint.
Here in 4, but as you stated,
I wonder who's got the good side.
here for Optic Texas.
Already with P2, and it's going to be Faze already blessed with P2.
Iteration of Optic that they have seen yet is right into this game 4 versus Atlanta Faze. Back to the hotel we go. It's our second night. We'll see who's checking out first. Hook.
Oh, wow. Come on, Hook.
Say something good about it.
And not the greatest start right there. Sip just catches him slipping. Finds that first kill, but at least Optic are doing a great job starting off on the better side, getting as much time as they possibly can off of this P1. Trades are bound, going back and forth.
Yep, but look, Hook already in the back, making a play for P2, as Illy is beaming in the mid.
But so far, this has been great time from Optic, and they were able to flip those spawns over to P2, where Atlanta Faze, that's the hill that they struggle with on this map.
Yeah, well, that's something absolutely that I could say that's great about Hook in this moment. He instantly goes off of that death, doesn't try to get back in the fight. No, he plays directly for spawns. Granted, Atlanta Faze are
But
that he's
here comes Atlanta Faze around the right side. Can he hold?
positioning. So a big moment in this game. Somebody who is 0-1 in engagements, but is absolutely having an impact on where all of these other 7 arrows happen to be. Optic currently with that time. And as Zook has finally earned that dead silence, he's going to have to put it to good use.
Oh.
Able to at least find one, but Atlanta Faze strong.
Nice job from Hook. What?
Slasher goes low, cuts away 2. Dashy, now the Soul Man trying to stay alive. He at least cuts away 1. Optic still with
Simp of 3 of his own, but when he gets taken down, it looks like that's a break. With shots, he gets 2.
So now,
Maybe some more P2 time for Optic.
20 seconds remaining on this P2. Optic do a great job of just not allowing Atlanta Faze to get a majority of the good time off of this.
Uzi already in the kitchen, making him a sandwich.
Fight onto Illy, wins the second onto Dashy, and that's going
A
to be
Diddy
Atlanta
sandwich.
Faze winning the rotation over towards Kitchen.
And this is what we talk about so often, Jay, with this team. I mean, even since the
But it was time to take a nap.
of Atlanta Faze,
Oh,
they do a good job off the start, but
Optic with the instant break.
Faze, it's the
But here comes Faze. They know where they're coming from, though. Can Illy hold him?
He eventually
Good name.
He has left his teammates with more than enough map positioning to run on in.
Optic having a pretty good lead here at the beginning of this map 4.
They are starting to fry. Now it's on to Hook as he eventually drops. A few of these poke away kills still favoring Atlanta. 30 seconds still to fight for, and they reclaim what was previously theirs.
Big time right there from Atlanta to find that break, because it looked like Optic Texas were going to start to give themselves a nice little comfortable lead going into this P4. Now BZ finds 2 off the rotation, but it's still Illy with the big one-on-1 versus Simp to secure the spawns for Optic Texas. You're all the way pushed out towards bedroom. Now you have Illy who's watching that overextension through Jules. Big gunfights to not flip these spawns. He has
Oh, odd timing. He went to
Wow.
turn away just at the last second.
How in the world did Shotzi just win that fight? I mean, it doesn't end up actually affecting the spawns too much, but that guy had to be 1 shot and then some. Shotzi now at 10 and 5. As we'll definitely have to take a look at a replay of that one. It's a full-on headbutt toward the bar. Classic COD events. He goes straight to the bar.
Oop.
After some matchups, why not in the middle of one?
Atlanta Faze with a good hold of last and a good rotation of next. It's going to take a pretty good lead here. Unless Optic can do something about it, but no, Slasher
Still a very, very big fight going down, that of which Atlanta
making good plays here.
favorable spawns for, and they've got favorable man count for as well.
Yeah, the remaining time on this P4 is all going to go in favor of Atlanta Faze. Now push them up by almost 50 points. Off the rotation, though, it's going to be Optic Texas. You need a response right here. You need to win a couple gunfights. Abizi finds one onto Shotzi. They're not
Comes
setting
the
up
snake pit.
Optic Texas still had the
And
spot.
Optic about 60 points behind. Get back into this.
Patient. You see it on the mini map. Salim's just waiting for his teammates to get close enough before they try to break in.
It's a nice little dance move that we're seeing there from Dashy. He's getting down between the pews here at the restaurant. Now he's gonna have to put that gun up, put it to good use. Hook falls. Now it's on to Dashy. Quick 1v1. Him versus Slasher, and Dashy is able to take it. However, Atlanta, with those close spawns, Jay, they knock right back on the door. Atlanta here, it has been constant team fight.
They're right back. Ah, man, Atlanta just swarming Optic right now.
And go for a listening.
Not giving up anything as we go into a listening.
I've been glad to break this just in case. Respawning.
Take a shit.
Yeah, I got a spawn. Okay. Main, watch out.
It could be back there, Kyler.
Watch out, main, and we're still gonna catch.
Yeah, one guy's back.
Okay, that's Optic.
Back left catch.
Sorry.
Like couches and some shit.
Yeah, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Watch in the back.
Yo, one side. Yo,
If you start, watch out.
no, another one in the back. In catch.
I'm looking back there, catch. Hold up.
Good shot, Stash.
It could be side door kitchen.
I don't see him.
Do we have any
Back
time?
dead.
I'm new. Okay. Yo, one guy's going up mid.
I have all catch.
You have all catch?
Drug.
I'm playing your low bed. I'm playing your low bed.
I hear him zig. I needed it.
Could be low.
Or low.
I blow.
They're gonna try
We're low. No dead.
Yo, what's the kitchen now?
I'm on side door. Back catch her. Go on me.
Here, sit down.
I'm saying, I Sunday burn.
Top left, dead.
Nice. I heard bottom bed. I'm on side door. Yeah, he's top bed.
Top bed around. Top bed. Busy. He's in charge. Big door. Top bed. On the big door.
I'm on chow.
Fast.
Right.
Ooh.
Two more weak dead. Last guy. Good shit.
When is down here? He's in
Take
the
his time, yo. Just fucking back kitchen. Yo, try and stay down on that shit.
Yeah, sit down. Literally, sit down.
Yo, someone should pick up bridge. I'm going right. One guy. Couches. We're good.
I'm gonna go right. Yes, good. Left open.
Be a brick now.
Close on me, Dad. I spawn here. Yo, they're getting through left. One guy was couches.
Okay, spawn me.
When do you guys pick up a people?
He's in the middle of time, Dad.
That's not Atlanta Faze. That's Optic Texas. The red and the green, it switch around from time to time. But no.
Let's see, they said Atlanta Faze.
Overall, the only
So,
problem is that they still
that's where we
find
got a
themselves
little confused.
down when it comes down to the score. However,
Optic still about 40 points behind.
we go back into the new hard points that we go.
Going into the second rotation of P1.
Both teams looking for P2. Both teams looking for control. And right now it's Optic Texas who technically have it. Slasher, though, could be the thorn in their side.
Yeah, Slasher's the guy that already makes his way in through single, finds that kill with the Vaznev in hand, picks out the TAC 56 and finds a second. Now the last flare up is Hook. He's able to win that huge one-on-one versus Celium. So the final 20 seconds is going to go in favor of Optic Texas. Now we're going into a P2 where Atlanta Faze, they do struggle. Even when they're set up, they only have a 28% hold rate.
Come on, Optic.
Be different now if they want to take a comfortable lead in this one.
Gonna have to be a break.
Someone is in the back, Shotzi.
However, he's a little bit low when it comes down to teammates. Hook as well ends up dropping. Shotzi still in the back.
Shotzi got 2.
How in the world does he come away with 2? They line up for a moment as Dashy's able to find the third. Abizi, the soul man, alive as he's being sought after.
1 HP and a dream.
Abizi has to back on up his Optic Texas break exactly when they have to and are about to have a lead.
Optic about to take the lead.
About to take the lead. They find the break on the P2, and there it is. Optic now in control of this hard point. All they have to do is hold strong for the remaining 25, and they can give themselves the comfortable.
Shotzi, 3 big ones. Oh, I thought it was 3 big. It's actually only 2.
Atlanta Faze, they get the break with about 20 seconds remaining. So the lead's gonna go right back in their
Got some scrap time for Atlanta.
rotation.
But it looks like they're rotating over to bedroom.
They got it off the
Oh, no, it's kitchen.
But now they're going to be fully set up, but 2 players are going to spawn out, so Atlanta Faze have the numbers.
Atlanta Faze in current 3 versus 2. Hook,
Oh, he stuck him.
gotta go big. The SMG's
Ooh.
gotta make the play.
Hook 3.
Hook for all 3.
Oh, there was one more.
The kitchen is gonna be set.
No, don't let Simp do that, man. Come on.
My word, everybody is firing today.
Come on. What are you guys?
And how is he alive? Another
Simp.
1v1.
But then Dashy with 2.
On the 5 spree.
And they get a little hold here to retake the lead for Optic.
Side of the spawn, but we've got multiple players on heaters
Oh
right
my
now.
word.
As
This
it's
is
a
back and forth.
chaotic fight.
Oh, look at that. Shotzi, 2 of his own.
Everything they can to stay alive, but Shotzi once more, as the dust settles, is alive after a team fight. 10 seconds to the
Stick him?
for a kitchen, but now to the bar we
Hook on the bar. Wow, getting triple naded.
Atlanta versus Optic. Another
But Dashy's on 2. Can they hold this last hard point?
the preferred side, but they're not winning a key gunfights. Slasher finds 2. Every single.
Oh, Hook just killed Dashy with a nade.
They find the kill. Hook the nuke once again, making another play. Just try to finesse as long as you can. These trades have been abound.
Oh, wow.
But that's going to be 3 dead for Atlanta Faze. They got on from the front. 192 to 202.
This has just been absolutely chaotic, my friend, throughout the entirety of this hard point.
Oh, my Lanta. That Optic just broke it again.
Optic, this is great time for them, Jay, considering the small lead that they have. That grows it exponentially as they're going to be at a very healthy scoreline.
BZ absolutely guns him.
Is going to be in a favorable position for Atlanta Faze. Optic get the late break. That time belongs to them. And as per
They're only going to be about 20 points away from winning this game. They need to get one more good break at this hard point.
could be decided.
Restaurant is where it's going to
Dashy got one with the cruise.
gets taken down by the cruise. Now you can put pressure on.
Illy with the second.
Illy finds a second kill. Now you have the
They
advantage.
still got 3 on the point, though.
You just have to put on the aggression.
All on the point now.
They try to flood in through Jules.
Oh, my goodness.
They're going
Simp. Someone kill him, please.
still holding on.
And Dashy's able to poke away at one. Simp and Atlanta Faze, they know they're hiding over toward the carpet side. Simp again, continuing to go, as that's going to be 3. That's going to be 3. Simp eventually
Simp.
away another. And Optic.
They,
now we're gonna have to watch
they don't think they can win on this hill. They could rotate.
that now favors Atlanta Faze. That tick is going to be incredibly
But if they don't, they're going to be literally 1 second away from winning. He's got to keep him off the hill. Dashy get... Oh, my God.
He's inside of the hard point.
Okay, they're going to be about 8 seconds away from winning.
Oh, it's going to be all about this rotation. Who can win the fights? It was Illy who got a good spot.
Get on there, baby. Get on there. Get on there. Come on, 2. What are you doing? Shotzi, get on there.
Towards the back. They need 20
All right, they need 20 seconds.
They're finding all the kills. All you have to do is hold on to one.
Here comes Simp
But here comes
with his cruise.
Here comes the streak. Can this
Oh,
break
wow.
open the setup?
He got one with it.
Shotzi falls.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Optics
Cruise missile cheese, bro. Wait.
Oh, wow.
Wait. They're keeping him off with long range shots. They only need 7 seconds.
They get in. Optic need 5 seconds. Salium has to go.
Optic
Oh.
got it.
Oh.
Fuck.
Sick.
Take it. And a photo finish at the end.
God, what saying nothing. Oh.
Let's watch it again.
I don't even know how, bro.
Crazy and chaotic hardpoint that ends out in just the most minute of details, Jay.
Oh my goodness, Dashy went huge right there as they're diving into the point.
Shotzi finds the third.
Wow.
And then the only
Wow.
is gonna be
What a great map 4. This is going to be a banger map 5, man.
They're just sprinting. They're
I have a feeling this is going to be insane
but Optic had more bodies in
as we take a look at the final match scoreboard.
250 to 248 in that hard point to now force again.
Dashy 41 and 23, I believe tying the record for kill record.
41 and 23.
41. Simp 30 non-traded. That's insane, man. And Simp 35 and 31.
We are going game 5 and on the back of
This is crazy.
get it done.
It's crazy, man. Can Optic get the reverse sweep off the back of that comeback performance in hardpoint? They only needed 2 seconds. They absolutely wiped them, and still Optic from long range across the fucking courtyard was able to keep Faze off the point, get on the point, and get those last few seconds.
Optic Texas comes out on top in the biggest one as they have woken up. It is
Crazy.
They have been narrow games.
Fortress search and destroy. It's all going to come down to this.
Nonetheless,
Shit's been wild, man.
Texas have woken up. And
One last map to close out Major 2.
top of it too, Dashy just earned the kill record, by the way.
41 kills is now the kill.
41 kills.
Big Bruce, he said, nah, we're going to a game.
Oh, that's in hardpoint too. Yeah, I think those other ones were in control.
Wait for
The other kill record games.
So it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be chaotic. All the things that we love. Hope
Wow.
you guys have enjoyed the broadcast so far. Our final match of the Major 2 qualifiers is
What are you doing, Marble?
in style. We talked about the Titans.
She says it's dinner time.
Two of these teams that have got a lot of history
Hey,
with
I
one
know it's
another.
dinner time. I know.
Distance. A fun one indeed. Make
I
sure to
know
stay
it's
with
dinner
us
time.
as the Fortress Search Destroy is up right after the break.
One more map, Marble. One more map. One more. Just one more map. Okay? Okay. Then I'll make dinner. Just one more. Yeah. One more map, Marble. You silly. Why are you being silly? Huh? You being silly for? Come on. No, don't mean scratch me. Don't mean scratch me. No. Don't give me that look. Don't you give me that look. One more map, Maba. It's almost done. Then we'll feed you. They know when the day's almost over. They're like, why haven't you fed me dinner yet? I know, I didn't forget, okay? I didn't forget. I didn't forget. Alright, come on, go. Come on. Alright, one more map to get her done. Just like Faze reverse swept yesterday, are they going to be reverse swept today? This would be interesting. 41,000 for Call of Duty viewership. Let's see what Scump's at. $78,000 for Scump. Wow. Love to see that. 10,000 for Thuma. That all counts. It all counts.
Wow.
Appreciate all you guys' love on all the previous videos and such. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you like this content or if you want to see more of it. In the future, we're going to be putting up all Major 2 matches that I can. Thursday might be the only iffy day. I don't know what my work schedule looks like. 9 times out of 10, though, my boss doesn't really like working Fridays. So we'll probably be here easy for Friday games. The Thursday games for the Major might be the only ones. Maybe missing a couple, but we're still going to bring you most of all the Major games, especially Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday games, especially. It's going to be a lot, though. Saturday, I think Saturday is like 6 games. So, it's a lot. It might not be 6. I don't know. But those Major tournaments are definitely something.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am absolutely lightheaded after what was an unreal closeout to that map 4 hardpoint.
Yeah.
Started things off 2-0.
That was definitely unreal.
Come roaring back as now we quickly find ourselves
All right.
in game.
Map 5. This is the decide it all.
The cast and Jay, this could not be a better way to close out our Major 2 qualifiers, the last match before the Boston Major next weekend. It cannot be better than Optic versus Faze going the distance.
Those dashy stats. Can he hold it down for Optic in Albagra Fortress?
All the way down to that 6th
We
position.
will see.
So here we go, Lando. Game 5. Optic starting off on the attack.
Illy already with the sizzle stick.
Good map for them. A little bit better, more played on the side of Optic Texas. They are first in overall first bloods. And
Shotzzy, great first blood.
that first kill onto a BZ.
That's a great start. It's a great start there.
Slasher able to trade it with Illy though.
He's able to answer early, like you said, but Slasher able to poke away at one as well. Illy out for the map. So he'll be sitting in that screen.
Nice bait and switch from Hook and Shotzzy.
Open up a Hook as he finds a big one toward Bomb.
2v3.
Cannons. Bomb about to be attained. At least you'd like to imagine the AR is still up here for Atlanta Faze, and that means that they are holding cross after cross, Jay.
Yeah, they're just waiting. They're waiting to see what Optic are going to try to do. Waiting to see if they have 45 seconds to retake over towards this A-bomb. But Optic, they're just waiting for a player to make a mistake on the side of Atlanta. Shotzzy finds his second on the round. All left up to Celium. 1v3, bomb getting planted.
But arguably,
Bomb going down for Optic, but Celium, can he clutch? If there's anyone that can clutch today,
last year's MVP
might be Celium.
V3 on the cards. Could spoil the party early. Could get the momentum.
Oof.
Cuts down Shotzzy. A snap and a half. 30 seconds still to go, and he's got dead silence.
He's got dead silence. Now into 1v2. He's going to wrap his way all the way back towards double arches. Just trying to find an angle of how they're trying to play this setup, but a lot of time is being wasted. You have to get yourself towards this bomb site. Just get the information from there. Neither player from
20 seconds left.
They are just waiting, and they're going to be able to spot him on this bomb. This is Optic Texas all the way.
Patience. It's going to work out here for Optic. Celium just with absolute snaps. Cuts away 2 out of the 3.
Wow.
Goes for the Dolphin.
That was a
No,
play.
It's a highlight for Celium.
Dolphin.
Celium gets them all, but loses the round still. As Optic still get the bomb defused.
That bomb planted
Winning round 1.
goes to them, but the highlight absolutely belongs to MC.
Celium with the belly flop with the pistol. You saw Dashy. He had that sniper in hand.
Crazy ass Celium.
Close our
Stop it, test 2, baby.
He wasn't on that site. At least Celium does a great job of finding 3 early kills. He potentially earned himself towards that cruiser. So, but now this is where
Oh, it's a big hit toward B.
adjustments. They are the worst attacking team on this map, and also worst post-plant team. It's looking like a lot of pressure going over towards B early on.
Oh, but somehow Shotzzy has quickly found himself in the backside of Atlanta's base. The problem is that, well, he's only got Illy to work with, so this job is great, but it's really picking up.
Shotzzy, wow.
Falling off. Shotzzy
2v2.
will now bring this quickly to a 2v2. In Atlanta, they've had their sights on this B bomb.
He is
all
fucking
game
it up.
long, but Shotzzy is here.
It's so fast, man.
3. Does he have
All 4 and ace for Shotzzy. He really wants this win, I think.
incredible round?
Come on, baby.
Cuts away all 4 and has given Optic Texas the 2-0.
And that's why he is leading this Optic squad on this map, specifically in KD 1.27. The best for Optic Texas. When you're making plays like that, just dancing around the map, BZ found the initial 2. That's a 4v.
I like Beanie Illy.
All on the hands of Shotzzy. Gets the ace. Optic up 2-0.
Tell you what, man, we talked about how many matchups these teams have seen. It's their 76th Optic versus Faze battles in COD history. It feels a lot like the Major 1 championship.
What is he doing?
Atlanta went up early. Optic Texas came back with the reverse sweep. It was an incredible performance.
That was weird.
Shotzzy went off. However, quickly into it, Shotzzy again tosses out the nade. And quickly on, it is Optic Texas with numbers. Celium has to back on up. And he's going to have to rely on a BZ to
2
find
quick picks from Optic, leaving a 2v3.
Find an opening. Dead Silence is about to run out. You might find the timing, but can't
Oh!
gunfight.
Oh, my.
Dashy with the
Oh!
Swift.
hand.
Oh, my Lanta.
You know it's difficult for that young man to lose gun.
Oh, that wasn't even that one that we saw. Oh, my gosh.
Last one on
Dashy absolutely beamed a BZ.
flawless in this game 5.
Oh.
Optic can do no wrong right now. Come on, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up.
David,
I just want to see a full 6 sweep, 6-0 sweep. Come on.
considering where they started how dominant those first 2 games were. It's a narrow hotel control victory, and now 30 minutes later, look
Golly.
where they sit. Shotzi is unkillable right now. Another first blood. In another situation where Atlanta Faze has to hit the pause button.
They have to hit the pause button, but that's gonna be Hook who finds that.
Oh, Slasher.
Takes down 1. The trade does come in first.
But Illy.
Great shots from Illy, all left up to Slasher. So far, he finds 2 in a round, 1v2.
What a moment this could be for Slasher, the new addition.
Get him, Shotzi.
Oh, he just checked the
timing.
side.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, it's Shotzi again. Now make it 4-0 for Optic Texas. It is Shotzi to start.
This is looking good for Optic. I like it. I like it.
Incredible work as he sits at 9
and 2 for Shotzi.
4 rounds.
Come on, guys.
Whatever he wants, man. The Ant-Man is flying. No hesitation whenever he's jumping his way in towards top art. Doesn't matter if it's through single window or through double window. He's getting up there with nothing but confidence flowing through his veins. Finds multiple first blood.
Can Atlanta Faze get anything going?
And now they're going back on the attack. They're looking like they're going to set up a nade spot. Look at this teamwork already.
Okay.
Oh, they got hit markers.
Bit of information, try to catch a few players out on those stairs. Atlanta Faze.
They're playing it real
All
slow
for
on
the
this
moment,
one.
But hey, we all know what the objective
Yeah.
is. We know what the task is at hand. When it comes in a Fortress Search Destroy, it's about
Because Faze got that inner tunnel control right there. It's hard to get over to A.
I would say times out of 100.
Illy's gonna have to like jump over and hope that he don't get shot by Slasher.
Crazy despite being up 4 rounds to 0. Keeping things standard. We've yet to lose anybody so
See?
far around 5J.
He actually got it though.
To see if Atlanta Faze are going to be the aggressors once again. When they get all that information, a lot of time dwindled off that clock. Now it's forcing
Shotzi was just baiting so that he didn't shoot at Illy planting the bomb right there.
like a lot of pressure is going to come through both arches. They're able to get at least.
Oh, they got a 2-stack over there on the A bomb site though.
They can't have all 4 players jump on in. They know that Shotzi's going to be sitting here. Celium, regardless, jumps on
Easy watching the flank nicely.
the challenge late. However, he falls. Illy gets erased, and it's all
Hoop left in a 1v4.
would be a 1v4.
It looks like Faze might actually get their first round.
Surely he can't get here in time. Does his best. Puts it
If he had a TAC 56, that might actually work because TAC has like a natural FMJ.
From Atlanta Faze.
Yeah.
To take what Optic was giving them. Take the
Faze able to take their first round.
to Dashy
4-1 so far.
and Shotzi trying to go for that flank, make it a 4v2, and then everyone else is just playing around the bomb. Hook does fine too.
Come on, Optic.
But with those doors closed,
Just
he had
keep the
no
pressure on him. Don't let Faze come back now.
that diffuse. As Atlanta Faze finally get one on the board, and I don't want to be, you know, counting my chickens a little too early, Lando, but Atlanta Faze, we're down 5-2 in their game 5 yesterday and brought it all the way back. Also, we're down 4-0.
Oh, that is exactly right, my friend. Shotzi and Sim just get a quick little peek at each other as that dead silence was rocked early.
Oh, a Beezy. Great nade on Shotzi.
It's going to cost Shotzi his life. And Beezy with an influx.
Oh, another one.
Down Hook as well. And one of the more convincing rounds that we've seen so far throughout this game comes with the perfect timing attached to it. Dashy, 1v4. Just a beam there onto Sim. He is absolutely firing, but bomb goes down at B. And this is going to be a tall task now for Bruce.
Yeah, we know how difficult it is, at least on hard point on this map, to bake in the P3. But how about in Search and Destroy in a 1v3 where they're just ready, holding every single angle? Bruce is trying to check out towards stables. And Atlanta Faze aren't
Never
going
got enough time, I don't think.
Eventually, the peak is going to come in, and he's going to get picked apart. Atlanta Faze now 2 rounds in a row, and you can already
Faze 2 in a row.
He just said, I'm sick and tired of challenging Shotzi and Art with that SMG in hand. I'm going to whip out the TAC 56 and challenge it from a different angle. He gets the first blood. They get the bomb down towards B, and then he closes
They're
out.
changing things up. Faze.
Atlanta Faze, 2 rounds in a row now.
You can see the wheels are starting to turn from Atlanta Faze. BZ,
I don't like it.
strategies.
Optic needed to keep the pressure on and not stop this. But now Faze on the attack.
Down for the moment, that impact that we
Not literally. They're defending, but
starting to be depleted little by little, but it's the swing round. 5-2 versus 4-3 is a world of difference. Here in a good old Call of Duty search and destroy, Atlanta Faze desperate need to come away with it as utilities exchanged early, and there is quite a few Atlanta Faze players right here in this position. Slasher actually gets caught in the doorway. Regardless, it's Beezy who starts things off hot. Cillian as well cuts away one.
But Dashy gets 2.
Answers back with 2 of his own, and it's all going to be
Another 1v2 for Dashy.
1v2 versus the Tiny Terrors.
1v2 versus the Tiny Terrors. He doesn't check his left corner towards rails. Is not able to spot a Beezy, but gets all the sound cues. He's working his way all the way through bottom maps. He does not have that bomb in hand. Simp and Beezy have the advantage. They're just wrapping the map together. They're trying to play for the trade. They're also holding bomb down. So a tall task ahead for Dashy. It all starts with that initial gunfight onto Simp.
He's been beaming. Oh, all series long. Simp, just a few pixels. He's got to be perfect. He's trying to single out
Oh,
both of them.
Faze with the
Good work
4-3.
Atlanta, and just like that, Jay, a snap of a finger. I mean, for God's sake, we do
They're
have
starting to come back. I don't like it.
now has quickly turned to 4-3.
That was actually Simp's first kill.
For Atlanta, because once
He's 1-6 right now.
called out in that corner outside of closed arches.
So if Simp gets going, this is not going to be pretty.
Shotzi was trying to fly out, but then you got a Beezy, the guardian angel, to take care of him and then to put the aggression on towards the site. If you're Atlanta Faze, you would have lost that round and had to go back to Celium on that ego chow, but they clutch up 3 in a row.
Into round 8 we go. We saw for a moment.
Illy has a sniper again.
He does have that sniper out. And we saw the statistics coming into it.
Oh, but Simp.
Sniper can be, but Shotzi, he absolutely, his shoulder was exposed there. Another first blood granted for Atlanta Faze in another moment where Shotzi's not going to be involved in the game plan.
But Dashy gets one of his own.
He's not involved in the game pin, but at least Dashy finds one.
Oh, wow.
Easy. Now it's on
Oh, but Simp gets who?
Aggressor in through art cannot find the kill onto Simp. A nade also does hit onto Illy, so you have to be careful. But we know how
Wow.
he can be with this sniper.
Wow, Faze
And Slasher
ties it up 4 maps to 4 as they get 4 in a row now.
as they line
This is
up.
crazy.
4 rounds to start us off in this one for Optic Texas, followed by 4 rounds from Atlanta Faze, all at 4 piece. Whole lot of 4s, Lando.
Tied up. What's going to happen?
Oh my goodness, my hands right now sit on my forehead. This is just absolute madness that we've seen so far throughout this series. I mean, just the directions, the swings that we've seen. It looked like it was all Atlanta, then it's all Optic. Optic to start, Atlanta in these last 4. Who knows how it's gonna go? And quickly into this round, we are granted another first blood for Atlanta and Jay. It's another first blood.
Yeah, but Illy responds.
Oh, he tries to jump out. It's aggression, of which now it's going to be on to Hook. He finds himself behind enemy lines. A few begin to light up.
Dashy! Finally!
Perfectly there for Dashy. It did not look like a strat that was going to work out.
Dashy had another 1v2, but this one he finally gets
That allows for Optic,
and takes Optic to a 5-4 lead. Can they close this out?
as now they go up 5-4. Holy cow.
That was just ego chow after ego chow, but the play comes in, the call comes in from Hoop that
my
both players
God.
are towards cannons as Dashy lines them both up with that TAC 56 in hand. Optic Texas, the aggressors,
Damn it.
take that round.
One last round, maybe.
Game point.
Jay, I want to say Shotzi was at 9-2. Now he's
He
at
was.
9-7. Whatever the stat line was. The production has slowed down, and that is the reason why we see Atlanta with that 4 next to their name.
Illy only 3-7.
But it's been a lot of these early engagements. Things will start to slow down, Shotzi included. Could it be Illy with that pick? Some shots exchanged, understandably so. Trophy tossed. Now it's time for Optic Texas to potentially get to work. They're looking for the jump spots.
They're looking for the jump spots. Beezy's able to spot Shotzi, so you cannot make your way through there. As Illy picks up the information, one player crosses over towards the bomb, but look at Shotzi.
Shotzi.
Through bottom art, he finds the first blood.
And you can almost tell a BC frustrated, quickly jumps on out, goes for the challenge, gets Shotzi out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, wow.
Illy gets a pick, though. He gets him off the bomb.
Hook is there for the other.
This could be it for Optic. They got him.
Three.
Optic wins. The reverse sweep is in.
Oh, shit.
Atlanta Faze, who went up with a quick 2-0, end up losing with 3 maps in a row from Optic Texas. What a clutch.
Going into the
What a clutch up.
major.
Insane beef. Insane.
That was a hell of a game.
Optic Texas brought it all the way back.
That Faze is mad as shit.
They mad as shit. As we look at the final scoreboard, Shotzi 10 and 8.
I thought once Optic Texas spawned in
Illy only 4 and 7, but one of those was in the last round and absolutely important. Avizi 11 and 8 with 8 untraded. Great game, great match from Optic Texas. What a crazy one. As we look at the last little bit here, what'd you think, Beef? Any last thoughts before we close it?
It was just a hell of a game, man. It was close on all sides. I mean, Optic pulled it out. It's a good game between both of them, though.
That they did. Atlanta Faze show they can be dominant, but also Optic showing they can clutch up, I think. So that's going to be it today for games. I hope you guys liked this one. Make sure you watch them all, man. Just like some Pokemon. Got to watch them all. We'll be back. More Major 2 content coming up this next weekend. This Major 2 tournament's going to be a banger. Who's going to win? I don't even know, man. I have no early idea. But stay tuned. We'll find out.